Hey guys, it's Judy and I have a process video for you today, and I am using the Scraptastic Main Kit for December 2013, and I believe it's called Baby It's Cold Outside or Brr It's Cold Outside, something like that. So that is the picture I'm using. That was taken Christmas, the day after Christmas, where I lost my voice. So I'm looking at the papers and there's red from the cup, so I decided to mat the photo on the red cardstock that came in the kit. So basically I just adhere it on and then cut around it. I don't like do all the specific measurements. And that paper I chose as a background is Pebbles Front Porch or Porch Swing, and that was from the kit. So all this stuff is from the kit. I'll let you know when or if I use anything outside the kit. So I am looking, and I like those star or snowflake wood veneers that came in the kit, those die cuts, and I love to do splatter. So I thought white would look nice, but it really didn't come out that well. So you see the Mr. Hughes. First I did the Heidi Swamp, then that second time was the Mr. Huey's, and it goes on looking like it's going to be opaque, and then once it dries it just gets absorbed, so it really didn't look like anything. And then I used gold lame to spray the wood veneers, and they're pretty thin, so they started curling. I also used gold lame splatter on that tag that I was going to put on above the photo. So you'll see they're all curled up from the color shine. So I'm waiting for everything to dry, and that usually is what takes a while. So I'm trying to see what else I'm going to put to the layout. The washi tape did also come from the kit, and I just put it on the top right and the lower left, just a little more red, so it kind of like at a diagonal, so you kind of have to look at the picture. It's a big picture. I'm not used to using a picture of myself, but those thickers are Dear Lizzie thickers called Treasure, and they were, I believe, in the one of the older kits. I think the one with the boy kit, or maybe somewhere else I got. I don't remember. But I'm using glossy accents to adhere, and you see it just pops because it curls. So I'm using the weight of the bottle and my stamp pad and my acrylic block to hold them down. And so they will glue flat onto the paper because they were curling up a bit. And then I'm looking at the enamel dots. Those are actually my Mind's Eye Kate and Company, and that might have been from a previous kit. I think the boy, All About a Boy or something like that, in their old Scraptastic kit. And I'm putting the white down just because it's winter time, or it doesn't snow here in Atlanta, but it's just winter and I lost my voice. And those flare are also from the kit. And this is like 2 days later. I'm finishing up the layout, and I noticed when I took up all my weights that one of the wood veneers had broke off the pieces. And I'm looking, and it looks kind of plain, so I want to do a little layering. I'm looking through the papers that come in the kit, and I'm trying to decide how I'm going to layer. So I like that piece of paper, I like that lighter teal, and I'm just marking off the areas that I want to cut off for my paper. I like to save as much paper as I can. But I thought that would look nice there because it kind of matched the thickers too. And that paper, what was that paper? I don't know. Oh, that was from October Afternoon Joy to the World. That teal, light teal looking. And then that navy paper is from Rough and Tumble Cartabella Playful Plaid. It's the other side of the plaid. So I'm looking to see where I'm going to put the enamel dots because I want to move them. So I just put them on my acrylic block because I will most likely put the enamel dots where that navy paper is. So I am looking for more embellishments. All these little die cut pieces were from old, like a previous, that boy kit from Scraptastic. But those winter ones are from the current kit. So I'm looking, trying to figure out, the sayings didn't really work for me that well. But while I'm thinking about how I'm going to embellish, I just adhere all my paper down, kind of without trying to move stuff all around. And I'm thinking where I'm going to put the flare, and I end up putting it at the top left corner of the photo and the bottom right photo. I just use some dimensional adhesive. And I'm looking for a stamp. I don't know how else I'm going to embellish. It still looks like kind of pale to me, the layout. So then I end up testing out, I also got that in the kit. It's like, it's in royal blue. It's the liquid pearls in royal blue. So I just went a little crazy putting dots all over. And now they kind of look weird when I look at it now. A little dark, but it's alright. It's all good. And then I'm looking, I want to just journal a little bit. I didn't know whether to journal on the tag above my head, but I don't think it would have looked, it looked funny if I journaled, I think. So I just found a label. I think that's from Echo Park. It was like the sheet of stickers from Echo Park. And then I'm looking for a roller date stamp to stamp the date. I ended up using a Studio Calico one. So I decide, I always kind of, with roller date stamps, they're tricky. So I like to stamp them out on a scrap piece of paper first. And I used it in Stampin' Up! Real Red. And I wanted to have that multiple effect. And of course the December wasn't showing because of the photo, because it was raised at that end, so you can't really get a clear image of the whole stamp, which is fine. I like how it looks. So I stamped the date over there. And then I added enamel dots, the dark blue on the top right and bottom, and I added that journaling tab. Thanks!